So the history, well, the Executive Oasis was founded in 2006 by me, basically from a really simple concept based on personal experience. I had been a corporate executive for a number of years and had done my fair share of flights and hotels, both domestically and internationally. And what really disappointed me was that feeling of walking into the rooms of many of the popular hotel groups and not knowing what I was going to get in terms of layout, facilities, or just downright coziness and comfort. And then, with a new job, I began travelling through regional New South Wales. I did this on a weekly basis. I visited 17 different locations across New South Wales and was surprised to discover that the overall standard of the accommodation that I was staying in most of these centres was not really suited to the travelling business professional. I wasn't after anything particularly fancy, just comfort and cleanliness with a bit of space to work effectively. So, Executive Oasis was born from that simple desire to enjoy a consistent accommodation experience with that little bit of extra in terms of space, comfort and relaxation. I knew I wanted it, and I was sure that others would want it too. So our early growth, I really didn't want to recreate the normal hotel experience. I personally wanted to enjoy the feeling of a true home away from home when I travel, and I believe that others would feel the same even if they were on business or on holiday. And that really did set our strategy for us to be a little bit different. So our name embodies our approach as we strive to be an oasis in regional Australia. And after a 2-year research period, Executive Oasis began with one test apartment in Armidale in January 2006. Starting in Armidale kept things close to home and close to family, and it meant I could grow in a considered manner, understanding our market and perfecting the business model, and obviously perfecting the apartment design. However, to call them apartments doesn't really do them justice, or actually reflect what we do offer to our guests.
A great king bed, lots of space, very clean, and excellent kitchen facilities.
The sooner you build and or renovate in more towns, the better. Looking forward to another comfortable stay.
Excellent experience, feels like home. It's very hard to leave such a beautiful house and area.
Boy, was he shocked when he saw the house. When I invited all the other parents over for dinner, they were absolutely astounded by the quality of the accommodation.
We really enjoyed staying with you. It's so much better than those motels. Thank you for providing this facility.
Thank you for the attention to detail. Executive Oasis is such excellent value for money.
It is what you receive as unexpected. That makes the difference and sets you apart from the others. Well done.
Great to have internet for my daughter to do her schoolwork.
Your facility is fantastic. The open space was well appreciated and really enjoyed.
A lovely clean house and nice and close to restaurants and shops.
We are so delighted with this accommodation. We'll recommend to anyone and we'll certainly use Executive Oasis again.
Your sofas and beds have been the most comfortable and most like home. There's nothing worse than a bad night's sleep and a crook back from going on holiday. So thank you.
Oh, and thank you for already having the heater on. It was a really nice touch. Great facilities and extremely homely.
Executive Oasis actually provides serviced accommodation in individual 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom townhouses. It's interesting, a lot of our clients have actually said that they'd be happy to live in one of them full time. They offer outdoor areas for entertainment and recreation and areas for business. They're air conditioned, they've got quality furnishings and a garage for your car. They are very cost effective, as you're renting the entire apartment for your stay rather than just a single room. So business colleagues have enough space to separate from each other, and families can all be under the one roof without being on top of each other. So why regional Australia? Well, in my view, there's a lack of this style of accommodation across regional Australia. And one of the advantages is a lower cost of entry for your capital, that you can get access to these great returns that doesn't require the same level of capital as it would in a capital city. And that way you can actually spread your risk across more than one location, as many of our investors do. They join us on a journey and invest with us. Where we put our capital, they'll put theirs. And we've researched Australian regional centres. We actually have 70 centres on our list that we'd like to provide Executive Oasis facilities. And we've even been approached by some councils that are looking to provide better accommodation facilities so they can attract more professionals to their area to provide better services to their community. So from an investment perspective, Executive Oasis was really started on a shoestring budget, and we have slowly built our physical locations and our growing reputation over time. However, now it really is the time to accelerate our business and increase the number of properties available by creating a way that new investors can join us and generate a commercial return from a residential investment. Our investors are essentially purchasing a pre-rented, well-sized townhouse that could be lived in at the end of the term. They have direct strata ownership over each individual townhouse, as well as enjoying a secure passive income stream regardless of occupancy, as we provide them with a guaranteed income. Capital growth of the property itself comes from our strategy in only developing in areas set for growth, and historically, all of our properties have grown in line with this.
Hello, my name is Tony Gilby. Through my work as an accountant, I get to see the results of many investments. Many don't live up to expectations. I have personally invested in Executive Oasis managed properties myself and through my family super fund. The results to date have exceeded my expectations. I am a fan for these reasons. The properties target short-term accommodation market, primarily business. They provide great value for family stays as well, which means more rent can be achieved. A surprising amount, in fact. The income returns achieved are far more comparable to that of commercial property. Properties are purpose-built with attention to detail and quality fit-out. This maximises the tax concessions available, but also provides the foundations for strong capital growth, along with lower land costs from building in inland regional areas, careful site selection based on current and future growth prospects. The regular cleaning and maintenance keeps the property in its new condition. High income yield and potential for capital growth provides the opportunity for the desired return on investment. The direct property ownership model allows me to control and manage my borrowings to suit my tax position and leverage further opportunities. Earlier, I compared the return on investment to commercial property. I prefer the exit options of the residential property to the commercial property. A bigger market exists to on-sell residential property to a home buyer or investor. So for me, it ticks all the boxes for a quality investment.
So what does the future hold for Executive Oasis? Well, we've actually been doing a great deal of research into regional Australia, and we've picked out 70 locations across the country, and we'll only invest in towns that have shown significant potential for economic growth. We all know the resources sector has been booming of late, yet there are many other drivers of regional economies, such as tourism, agriculture, education, and in New South Wales' case, the Evo Cities program. And it's my intention that we take advantage of that future growth for Executive Oasis.